Hello everyone, welcome back to Wolf Among Us. We're continuing episode 5. Last time we chased Georgie and Vivian to the pudding pie, and yeah, bad stuff happened. They're both dead now. Anyway, now we have to kind of figure out what we're going to do with the Crooked Man, because I really want him dead, but Snow White did put in a special request that we not kill him. So it's a matter of what we would like to do. Either way.
Still warm. He's here, all right.
Well, yes, I knew that. I figured we would look inside the car and maybe get something for it, but oh, can't knock the power out for the building? Alright, fine. I'm not sure this would actually open the... Oh, maybe it... Okay. I figured the door handle would break for the lock would, but... I guess it wasn't a very good lock. Shepherd Metalworks. I wonder if that's supposed to be a reference.
So this is where they've been sending these.
That's a good sign. Yeah, I'm sure it's motion activated. I think in warehouses like this, a lot of lighting is motion activated. At least in some places I've seen. Anyway, it's enough rambling for me about
Baby
that.
Wolf. The big bad wolf.
Yeah, where are you at, little lady? Oh my goodness. A coffin chained up. Is there a vampire in here? That would be interesting. We should get that vampire
used
out.
to be something.
Debt collateral surveillance research. Interesting. Wow, they've been following us quite a while. Who's this chick? Is that, I have no idea who that is. Oh, these two have been having little secret meetings.
They used to fear you.
W is to keep going forward. It's good to have. Now A is going left. Ah, jeez. Okay. It's good to have those the good old torture devices. Can we turn off the power? No? Okay. Ah, this is where they make their silver bullets.
The big bad wolf.
Oh, I was just about to ask what the rules for her moving around were.
I had to take care of some things first.
Little errand boy. That's nice.
Ah, Bigby. I see you made it here in one piece. I do apologize, but I have some business to attend to. I leave you in the capable hands of my associate. Come find me when you've finished, dear.
Don't worry. This won't take long.
Get out of my way now. Don't make this worse.
Aw, he doesn't want to play.
I'm sure you'll persuade him.
Wow, what a man. Stealing punches while my back is turned. Didn't your mother ever teach you to fight proper?
Wrong button. No. No, but my dad taught me that there is no such thing as dirty tricks in a fight. You win the fight by any means necessary. Which apparently you are also completely fine with doing, with all of your little teleportation shenanigans. Yeah, but the next thoughts about her powers that I was wondering was, she can jump in and out of mirrors and stuff, but does that count like anything that's reflective? it seems to be that way. It seems like any reflective surface is fine, because she's teleporting and there's no mirrors anywhere around here. I don't care for this, but I guess we're doing it. It seems like a horrible idea. Oh, well, that was really quick. I didn't quite have the reflexes for that. Can we? Okay. I'll have to be prepared next time. They didn't give me a... I'm pushing the buttons. What do you want from me?
Where are you? Come out and face me.
Holy crap, what's wrong with her? It's just pieces of mirror sticking out of her. Jesus. That's screwed up. I think attacking her first is a mistake. Or I didn't even have time to push the button. Jesus. My reflexes aren't that fast anymore, guys. I'm an old man. You have to give me a break here. That must be incredibly painful. No wonder she's such a bitch. This could potentially be an issue. Jeez! I pushed the button. Like, what do you want from me? If you don't push the button, is it worse? She must want to torture us, so otherwise she would have just used silver on us again. Holy hell. Oh, this is a bit more extreme than I was expecting, but okay. Okay, so one of her is real. The rest are not so much. I wonder which one's which. Or maybe the real her breaks like that too when you kill her. Yeah, she's baiting us. She makes some really disturbing noises too. This is almost like the oh my god, this is like the Matrix fights with all the Agent Smiths where they copy it. You get yourself a metal pole and start swinging it around. That's the only way to beat them. Wow, that was in there pretty deep. Huh, almost lost an eye there, Bigby. Now, if she puts herself back together like the T-1000, I'm gonna be super pissed. We are in a metal factory. This is just like the end of Terminator 2. I wonder how many more movies I can reference before the end of this. Oh, is he sad he lost Bloody Mary? I bet he's super sad. There have been 0 days since there has been an accident. Yeah, that's true.
Hello, Bigby. You look tired.
Give me one good reason not to rip you apart right now.
This gun holds
That's a good reason.
Especially, I won't miss next time.
Fair enough.
Before you do anything with me, I thought I should point out a few things. Snow White wants you to bring me back to the woodlands, doesn't she? And that's what I want. You plan to do what she says, don't you?
You sure about that?
Yes, I'm quite sure. You will bring me back alive. Look, all I ask for is the chance to speak for myself in front of the community. And I'm sure Miss White would agree that I should be given a fair trial. Can we at least agree on that? I will have a trial. Are we clear?
The whole town will be calling for your execution. Why would you want me to bring you back there?
Why don't you let me worry about that? Look, there's no reason for us to be at each other's throats here.
That's funny, coming from a guy pointing a gun at my head.
This is just a precaution. I'm sure you understand. I'm no
Yeah.
murderer, Mr. Wolf. I didn't kill those women. And I think you know that. All I'm asking for is a chance to explain my side of the story.
If you're not a killer, then what are you?
I'm a businessman, not a killer.
There's still a lot you have to answer for.
And I will, as long as you agree to my terms. Because I'm not saying another word until I'm brought before the community. And I don't think I'm being unreasonable. If you decide to do something stupid, like murder me, you won't get your answers. But you will have a difficult time explaining yourself to Miss White and the rest of this miserable town. You're often reckless, and I worry you're not thinking of them. Let me ask you an honest question. What do you really care about here? Where this case is concerned, I mean. Do you really want the truth? Or do you just want to look like the hero?
This is about protecting Fabletown. And some asshole murders 2 of our people. It's my job to bring them down.
Then why are you here? You know who murdered them.
Yeah, but you kind of told him to.
Georgie. He's dead, isn't he? My point being, the killer has been dealt with. You've won.
You really think I'm that stupid?
I understand you have an obligation to bring me in, but you can brighten up a little. It's over. So, shall we get going? I'd rather not dawdle. You know, I'm actually looking forward to seeing Miss White again. My previous interactions with her have gone rather well.
All right, let's go. Hand over the gun.
I think I'd rather hold on to it, if you don't mind. What do you say? Hey! I'm sure Miss White will be pleased. Such a reliable pup. I understand why she'd want to keep you around.
Yeah. Keep running your mouth, man. You don't have any of your minions, you don't have your gun.
You'll be given a trial in front of your peers. And your punishment will follow.
Yeah, see, you're going to be guilty whether the trial says you are or not. If the game gives me any option to get him...
I know.
to
I know.
finally
But
deal with
we
him.
have to do something.
Are you fucking kidding
take
me?
it.
When is this thing
Are
happening?
we sure he's coming?
Yes, you'll have an opportunity to... He's back.
The Crooked Man.
Thank God.
Motherfucker.
You're going down the well, sir.
It's been hours. We were worried you'd run into some trouble. At the Crooked Man's place.
What? Don't I look okay?
I guess you've been worse. You did
Yeah,
well,
just like
Sheriff.
24 hours ago.
I'm surprised. Not that you did well, but that, you know... I'm just glad you made it back in one piece.
It's about time you showed up. Now throw this asshole down the fucking well.
Yes, what are you waiting for?
You killed Lily!
She was my sister.
Could
What do you have to say for
Where the
yourself?
fuck do you get off?
Poor
You think
girls.
you have the right
And
to
what
just
about
do this
Faith?
to
What could
people?
they have
You're a
done to
fucking
deserve
crook!
This. You should be ashamed.
Shithole.
Everyone, can I have your attention? Thank you all for coming here on such short notice. I know normally we'd schedule a formal hearing, but considering the circumstances, I thought it best if we do this as soon as possible. The Crooked Man is charged with the murder
As
of
I
Faith
already
and...
informed your sheriff, it was Mr. Georgie Porgy who killed those women, not me.
What? It was Georgie?
Georgie.
I don't mean to interrupt you, Miss White, but I thought it would be unwise to proceed with such faulty information.
Georgie may have killed them, but you made the call.
Do I have to explain the situation to you again?
Wait a minute. So you're saying Georgie's the motherfucker who killed my sister? Well, where is he?
Yeah, you're gonna bring that shithead in too, aren't you?
Yes, Sheriff. Where is that rotten scoundrel now?
Is he still out there?
Sincerely hope not.
Well, where is he?
Sheriff?
I killed him. He's dead.
He's... what?
Dead. So you see, the culprit...
Yeah,
has
well, he did
been
come out with a
punished.
knife.
There's no
That
need
doesn't
for
change
this.
anything. We'll deal with it later, but right now, you're the one I'm concerned with.
You called the shots. Georgie made that perfectly clear.
In which case, you still have a lot to answer for.
I
And
was
I
told
don't...
I would be allowed to speak.
We have to read the rest of the
What
charges.
other charges?
If you'd wait a moment.
I'm well aware of my rights, Miss White.
Let her finish. Then you can have your say.
Got it?
If you insist.
Yeah.
You are charged
Goes
with
back
the
up, Snow
murder
White.
of Faith and Lily, which Georgie carried out on your order, inciting violence against various members of the Fabletown community, including the attempted murder of Sheriff Bigby Wolf.
Twice.
A misunderstanding.
Aiding and providing monetary support for the forced prostitution at the Pudding and Pie. Additionally, you are charged with multiple counts of fraud, extortion, racketeering, and the illegal possession and sale of magical artifacts.
And resisting arrest.
Oh, yes. Now, is there anything you would like to say?
And taking Crane.
First of all, I had nothing to do with Faith and Lily, so you can strike that one from your little record book.
Bullshit! Like hell you didn't.
Stop the charade. We know you're involved.
Come on, it's obvious.
And there's all the other crap he's done.
Everyone just shut up for a minute. You wanted a chance to talk? Well, go ahead.
What?
We all know he's guilty. What the fuck does he need to speak for?
The Crooked Man has committed crimes against this government, and most importantly, its citizens. These charges, if proven, are enough to justify death, upon which your body will be committed to the witching
Where it
well.
fucking belongs.
That's
So
right.
let's get
But
on
we
with it
promised
then.
you a chance to defend yourself, and I won't rob you of that right.
What the
You're
fuck?
really going
This
to
is
let him
about
talk?
justice. If we're ever going to pull ourselves together and make something of this town, we have to start doing things correctly. No more snap judgments, no more secrets. We are going to treat everyone fairly, even when they don't deserve it.
This is ridiculous.
You have the floor.
Thank you, Miss White. You've all met Georgie. I don't have to tell you what kind of person he was. He was a total scoundrel, lacking in any sort of moral fiber. I hired him as a favor to his family, you see. A promise kept to a dying mother.
Oh,
Are you gonna
jeez.
get to your point or what?
Georgie was working for me, yes.
Yeah,
But
he's laying on a
he
little
was
bit
not
thick.
acting on my behalf when he killed those women. It was his business. And for whatever reason, I'm sure only he could understand, he murdered 2 of his most faithful employees. I had nothing to do with it.
Tell
This
the
is such
fucking
bullshit.
truth for
You've
once.
always been a bit of a powder keg.
If you were so offended by it, why'd you cover it up then? If it had nothing to do with you and your shit, then why'd you try to protect him for so long?
What cover-up? I never made any attempt to hide Georgie's criminal activity from you. I learned of it myself.
Yeah, but you kinda-
recently.
Sake.
You kinda knew about it and didn't tell anyone.
Bullshit?
Holly, please.
Tell them, Bigby. When you finally showed up at my door last night, wasn't I more than helpful? I answered your questions. I was willing to cooperate.
What's he talking about?
Yeah, and your goons attacked me. Did you forget that part?
They get a bit carried away sometimes, it's true. Loyal to the end. They do it because they want to protect me, as I protected them. You understand wanting to protect what you care about, don't you? You'd do anything. You might even give up an innocent man, just to save someone.
Yeah, right. They don't do it because they want to protect you. You intimidate people. Use scare tactics. They're afraid if they don't follow orders, they'll end up dead.
Let me explain this to you. My employees are just that, hired help. I see some of them are here among you. They are not my slaves. They are all free to make their own decisions, as Georgie was.
What about Lily? She wasn't free. She wasn't given a choice. Do you really think she wanted... that any of those girls wanted their lives like that?
I'm sorry, Holly. I'm sorry that your sister asked me for help, and I'm sorry that I decided against my better judgment to give her a distasteful job.
Right, and you kept them in debt so they couldn't leave.
Yeah. That's what you did to us. How you kept us all
You
in
forget
line.
it was not me who put you in that position. You all act like I'm some kind of tyrant. When your government abandoned you, left you poor and helpless, sniveling on street corners, I was there to look out for you.
Yeah, but I have a feeling the government
Yes,
is
but
doing that
wasn't
because
I?
you asked them to.
You're the fucking problem here, not us.
Really? What about Auntie Greenleaf? Her story is not uncommon. She left everything she had back in the homelands. Everything that matters, anyway. With nowhere else to turn, she came to me for help. And what did I do for you?
You got my tree back.
I got her tree back, and in turn we used her magic to help poor Fables get glamours. Because I helped her, she was able to make a living, provide for herself. And what did they do?
She wanted my tree destroyed, but Bigby refused.
What?
You were gonna burn her tree? Snow, why would you want that?
Is that true? I know. Snow made a mistake.
I had very good reasons for asking you to do that. She was working with Crane and the Crooked Man.
It wasn't her fault.
You can lie to yourself, but you can't lie to me. You hated Crane, and you hated him for wanting to fuck you, and you being too soft to notice what he'd do to get it. It had nothing to do with a Crooked Man.
We've made some mistakes. I've made some mistakes. But believe me, I truly want what's best for this town. And that may not always be clear right away. But I want you all to know that I care deeply about all of you. And so does the sheriff.
Yeah, right.
I can't promise you perfection. No one can. But I can promise to always have your best interests at heart.
Things haven't been great for a while now, but we'll do better at protecting you. From people like him.
The Crooked Man's been exploiting you. Exploiting your hope for a better life. You would go to him for help, and he would take that weakness and add it to his strength. And if things didn't fall exactly his way, someone would die.
Do you really think
This
the
is
Crooked
true.
Man cared about you? He just cared about your money. He cares about your obedience.
They're right.
You're all still afraid of him, even now. But you needn't be. His contamination of this town is over, and those girls will have their justice.
Yeah, the butcher knows the more better than anyone. It'd be nice if we had some of those witches that were
Very good.
locked up
Very good. The
around
sentiment
here.
is surely appreciated, Miss White. But it
to
doesn't
testify.
disguise the fact that these accusations are completely unfounded. The sheriff simply doesn't have a particle of evidence linking me to the...
Georgie was working for you. Bigby got a
A
confession
confession that nobody heard. Now, I'm no barrister, but I think such a statement would carry more weight if Bigby weren't the only one to whom Georgie spoke. Especially given Bigby's history.
What are you talking about?
Snow?
So, are we done?
And what about your history? All you've done to this fucking town?
What do you mean there's no evidence?
Maybe he's... I mean, this doesn't feel right, how we're doing this. I just
Of
need...
course it's right. This man tormented all of you for profit. Georgie
Let me
killed
just
them.
make sure I understand you. You're trying to say that I'm responsible for what Georgie did, because he was working for me at the time, yes?
Yes.
Of course! Where are you going with this?
If I'm to blame for Georgie's mistakes, shouldn't Miss White be held accountable for Bigby's actions as well?
Like what?
How about the way he treated poor Tweedledee when he was in your custody? He was
I didn't do
beaten
anything to him.
mashed apples while under your watch.
Under my watch.
Maybe he's right.
Did you think we'd all just let that go?
You can't be serious.
That was different.
What?
That was Bluebeard, not me.
He was a murder suspect.
Besides, Crane was still deputy mayor when that happened. Right before you decided to kidnap him.
It was for his own protection.
Is that right?
You're right, dear. Crane was in charge. Sometimes it's hard to tell the difference.
That's enough.
So, you won't answer for your employees' behavior, but I must perish for
This
mine.
is completely different.
I
We all...
did not order those two girls dead. It simply never happened. Georgie killed Faith and Lily. End of story. They want to scapegoat me for their own tangled ends, but they refuse to answer for their own
This
crimes.
isn't right.
Oh, please.
This isn't the point.
We'll deal with them after we deal with you.
Listen, I
The
know...
laws apply when we need them.
Everyone calm down. This isn't
I
the
mean, a
reason we're
certain level
here.
of privilege should be afforded to...
To who?
This is how it's always been.
This is what I'm talking about. We lashed our ropes to this diseased world, and ever since, which one of us has been there for you? Who filled your lives with the promise of more? Who was there while they idly played in their towers, judging you, treating you as mindless children, too stupid to command your own destiny? Without me, who will pay your rent when you're on the verge of eviction? Who will dare challenge their brutality when it leaks to our dear citizens? Who will protect you from the big bad wolf? Who will be the...
Bigby? Miss White!
Excuse me, dear.
I wanted to make sure I had the chance to say something.
Why don't you take a moment to catch your breath a little
What's
longer?
she doing here?
I'd like to... I need to say something.
We're kind of in the middle of something.
Bluebeard.
What?
Of course.
I wonder what she'll be able to say with that ribbon on. Oh, the magic's gone from the ribbon now. Because of Vivian.
Why I was afraid to come
My
here.
dear, I don't
Just
know what
shut up. You enslaved us for years. Let us hear stories about what you do. Told us we would lose everything if we stepped just one toe out of line. And we couldn't say a word about it because of these damn ribbons. But you know what? Now it's my turn to talk.
How are you?
I found Vivian's body. Did you kill her? Did he?
No. No, he
Sheriff,
didn't
this
do
is
that.
highly irregular.
Be quiet.
We need to establish some order here.
Vivian wanted you freed from the ribbons. She took her own life.
I'm sorry, I don't think I know
Nerissa!
your-
My name is Nerissa.
It's okay, my dear. It's going to be just...
He ordered them dead. This fucker. Faith and Lily.
That's a lie.
I was in the goddamn room when he did it. Faith and Lily are dead because of you. The only two people who ever gave a damn about me. And now I can finally say, you're an asshole.
We know what happened.
That's a good thing to
He
say.
made Georgie do it. It was always him. Georgie would have never done anything without his say-so. Ever.
You're going to take the word of a stupid...
At least 5 other girls will back me up on this. We all heard you say it.
did you now?
And you said it in front of them because you thought the ribbons held them in place.
Saw it firsthand.
He's guilty.
Good enough for me.
Me too.
So that's it, right?
Calm down the witching well.
No, that's too fucking easy for a crook like that.
What do you mean?
He's gotta pay for what he did.
Listen to yourselves!
You're all rats, fleeing from one sinking ship to the next. So quick to latch onto whatever will keep your miserable lives afloat. This is how you want to repay all I've done for you?
What, you take 2 people's lives away and now you want mercy?
You know we can't let you go free after this.
You're done talking, crooked man. You had your chance.
Well done.
This is true. But you
Now,
talk more
for
than we
your
should have,
sentence.
probably.
We don't have to become murderers.
What are you talking about?
He's guilty. I know that, but we don't have to kill anybody. We can imprison him. Lock him up forever. Somewhere he can never hurt anyone again.
How can we be sure he won't escape?
I can help. We'll use magic.
That's
I
not
assure
good
you.
enough.
Maybe
There will
she
be
has a
more
point.
if he isn't
Hasn't
stopped.
there been enough bloodshed
So we get
already?
rid
It's
of
too
him.
dangerous.
Get him out of
We
here.
can send him
Everyone,
Holy
listen
cow.
up!
Yeah.
Clearly,
Just
we're
chill
having
out.
trouble agreeing on a suitable punishment. So I think
This is going nowhere.
someone needs to make a decision.
Who?
I hope you aren't suggesting yourself.
Why not?
What about a vote?
We should have a vote. Make
Yeah.
it democratic.
Do you really think that's going to work?
He's right. Nobody can agree on anything.
What about Bigby?
What about him?
He was appointed. He's the only official representative, really. He should be the judge.
That makes sense to me.
I guess it does.
Okay.
Fine.
Are you sure? This isn't how it's...
Yeah.
What the people want, Miss White.
Okay, Mr. Wolf, it's your call.
Snow.
Just
Uh-oh.
do what you think is right.
No one's going to be happy with either solution.
Yes,
Well, not
Sheriff.
everyone's not going to be happy with either
Do what you
situation.
think is right.
Teach him a fucking lesson.
No.
He has to
We
die.
can lock him
Just
away.
fucking get rid of him.
Not this way.
Oh, I wanted to click. I wanted to click a thing. Why did you guys? What? I still had time. Bye.
There you are. I hope you all remember this moment. Think of me when you try to sleep.
Finish it, Sheriff.
You know, just between us, I was gonna let you live. But now...
You're going to miss me.
I don't know about that.
No, I won't.
All of Fabletown will remember this. I wonder where that thing goes.
For Lily
Did they ever say?
and Faith.
Yes. Another one of us to erase from the books.
Yeah, we'll all be gone eventually. That's just how it works. Is that it? Are we done? Looks like Bigby still hasn't gotten that sleepy. Yeah, he didn't get the whole time we were playing the game.
Oh, hi. Sheriff Bigby. Great to see you. I don't know if you remember me.
I know who you are, Flycatcher. You've worked at the Woodlands for how many years now?
I think I've lost count. Are you gonna come see the truck?
Flycatcher.
We're leaving for the farm in a few. Thought you might want to. I don't know.
I'll be down in a minute.
Okay, great.
This fucking line.
Sorry, guys. There's only one person to see everybody.
Oh, Mr. Wolf, Flycatcher left his keys.
Well, great.
Right. Thanks.
I'm sorry, Sheriff. I have to take care of this. We'll talk later,
We need,
okay?
we need to get her some more help. There's too many people to deal with.
Good morning, Miss White.
You're late.
Why? How does she just get to skip to the front of the line? That's ridiculous. I suppose he has money
Someone's gonna
and
see
influence.
you, Colin.
Did he just wink at us? You jackass. How did he get that alcohol? Did he go to the store and buy that? Yeah, I didn't really like the lock him up plan that Granny Greenleaf had. Seems like there's too many magical spells failing constantly. Just in the stuff that we've been seeing thus far in the game. Didn't really trust it to work. Wait, why are you guys...
I'm going.
I gave you money. I gave you money for glamours. What the hell did you do with it?
We only have like 5 minutes.
Carry me for fuck's sake. I don't give a shit. You forgot these.
Oh, thank you. It's been pretty busy around here.
Morning, Sheriff. Nice fucking day. Shit. Just go grab that, would you? Sorry about all this. I tried to help. Just why the hell did she have to send me and me boy away, huh? You promised me I'll get another chance. But Miss White said I had to go up to the damn farm anyway. I told her I had the money, but she didn't want to hear it.
Wait,
so
Sheriff Bigby,
you tried to buy
I
a
have
glamour
something.
and they wouldn't let you? I'm confused.
You know, he was up crying all night, poor kid.
Can you give this to Miss White, please? Dad says there's no time to say goodbye, so if you could bring it to her, she was nice.
You're not gonna kill her, are you?
So
Yeah, sure.
It's a bomb.
couldn't
Is it a
take
bomb?
them all with me, and she said she liked that one the best.
Oh no, it's his bug
It's
collection.
a willow beetle. That's a big one. They're cool, cause when they're little, they have these pouches that squirt juice at you if you touch them.
I'm sure she'll love it.
She said it was pretty.
We're about ready to head out.
What's it like at the farm? I've heard ogres live there, and they eat people in their sleep sometimes.
God, I hope not.
Do we
Nothing
have
quite as
to
dramatic
go?
as that, kid.
I want to stay here.
Well, we don't have a choice anymore. I'm sorry, TJ, but look on the bright side, okay? There's plenty of space to run around, and a nice river nearby, so you can swim all you want.
Even in daytime?
Yeah, you don't have to worry about the Mundy seeing you. It'll be nice. Come on, it won't be so bad.
Have you been there before?
No, some of the animals aren't comfortable around wolves, so you wouldn't know, would you?
Hey man, we're trying to make the kid not be upset here. Can you be cool, Mr. Toad?
Hey, Bigby. Where's your friend, Colin? Where's a fucking pig? How should I know?
He's got a good point. I'm not sure why we're sending them off and calling us to stay. In fact, I don't know why we're sending them off at all, because they should have had money for glamours. And whatever. Hey, Nerissa.
Hi.
Hi.
Still wearing that
Still
ribbon.
wearing that thing.
Oh,
Why am I saying everything
Yeah.
Bigby does?
I guess I am. It's not easy to forget. I know it seems like I should be able to. It's just...
You need to let that go. How are you gonna move on if...
Bigby, I know you're trying to help, but this is just something I need to do on my own.
I was trying to let you do it on your own. The other option was just to
Listen,
take it off you anyway.
I came here because I have to tell you something.
What is it?
It's about what happened to Faith and Lily. I'm not sure where to start. Faith, Lily, and I, we had this plan. We were gonna find a way out. Leave the pudding and pie for good. But then Faith decided to get some leverage. She stole a picture of Crane and Lily together. The minute Faith stole that photo, we had dirt on one of the Crooked Man's allies. If he found out, I had no choice. You have to understand.
You've seen how they kept us quiet in that place. Can you imagine the lengths they go just to silence someone who had physical evidence?
Yeah, what happened?
So what did you do?
I freaked out, okay? I thought if I came clean to Georgie, he'd get the Crooked Man to leave us alone. We could just forget the whole thing. Maybe try again in a few years.
You what?
So I told him everything. And I begged for mercy for all of us.
Well, that didn't happen.
I didn't want anyone to die over a picture.
You were just trying to protect them.
Yeah. Georgie promised he'd smooth things over with the Crooked Man. But then... Oh, God.
Yeah, just trying to be nice, not trying to get in your space.
I don't know
Sorry.
what happened, but that night at the club, Georgie came back and told me things had changed. He had to make an example of us. We had committed treason. And while the two of us were sitting there, as he was telling me this, Faith walked in, and I had to watch while Georgie...
Wait, so Georgie told you all this? Not the Crooked Man? Back at the well, you said...
I know what I said.
But it wasn't the truth, was it?
What does it matter? I know the Crooked Man did it. So what if it wasn't the whole truth?
Oh my gosh.
It was true enough.
Wow.
So you think that makes it okay to lie?
I know he ordered their deaths. I wasn't gonna let him get away with it because of a stupid technicality. Especially after... that night, after Faith. I tried to warn Lily, but she wasn't with her scheduled appointment. So I did the only thing I could do. I left Faith's head at your doorstep.
You?
Just wanted to get our attention.
I walked her over here, and I left her.
You were trying to get my attention. So you started all this.
I just pointed you in the right direction. People like us get forgotten all the time. The Crooked Man was counting on that. When we suffer, we do it in silence. And the world likes it that way. We just fade, like we never existed. I couldn't watch that happen to Faith, or Lily. Nobody cares about us. Not really.
It's going to be different now, I promise. Things like that won't happen anymore. Not while I'm around.
You'll make things right. You and Snow.
I don't know. Seems like no matter what I do, it's just not enough for her, or anyone. I just can't win with these people.
I know it might feel that way, but they need you, Bigby. Both of you. You two make a good team. The way you look out for each other, and look out for us. You don't see that a lot these days.
I don't really know where we stand anymore. Things are just different.
I wonder where Nurse is even going.
Things are always different.
I just now thought that thought.
Bigby.
Where is she going?
After everything you've done for us, maybe they don't want to admit it, but without you, none of this would have happened. You listened when no one else would. You knew when to show mercy, and you brought justice to this town. Finally. Because you brought the Crooked Man in, everyone saw who he really was. So from where I'm standing, you did the right thing. You've been given this job for a reason. And I left Faith at your doorstep because I knew if anyone stood a chance against the Crooked Man, it was you.
I hope I've at least done some good here.
Yeah, we have to. That's all you can try to do, man.
Place. For better or worse, Fabletown wouldn't be the same without you.
Yeah, all I can do is try to make the world a better place.
You're not as bad as everyone says you are.
Well, that makes me feel better, I guess. Everyone thinks I'm an asshole.
I have to tell you something.
I feel like we've met before.
You're trying to place me. You like my ribbon? Do you like it?
Faith wore one too. Would hide her beauty so she could escape his kingdom.
They used to call me the Little
Did
Mermaid.
Dr. Swinehart ever get back to you about
He
Faith?
said he wanted to run more tests. I hope you find what you're looking for.
Yeah, hold on a sec. Yeah.
I'll see you around, Wolf.
What was... I don't... What was I supposed to glean from all that? I feel like I'm horribly missing something. Huh. Anyway, okay, I guess that's the end of The Wolf Among Us. I suppose they must be having a sequel? That seems like some heavy sequel baiting to me. Okay, so people kind of split on whether to kill Georgie or not. Large number of the people gave the Crooked Man a trial. Almost no one threw him down the witching well. I wonder what the actual choice was that most people picked. Well, no, 38.6% out of 3 options. I guess that is pretty the majority, as much as it can be. Oh, yeah, okay, that's the weird thing to track, but okay. Almost everyone gave TJ's gift to Snow White. Oh, and this is a nice little, just keeping up with who ended up dying and who didn't. I wonder if Tiny Tim could have died. That would have been interesting. Anyway, that's it, everyone. Game done. Hope everyone enjoyed it. Apparently, these are the books that we could kind of follow the rest of the story, I suppose. That's pretty neat. I like the artwork's pretty cool. Yeah. It's kind of an older style looking thing, but anyway, as I was saying, I hope you all enjoyed it. I hope you all have a good day. And whatever game I decide to do next, I hope to see you all there. Bye bye.